strength and trust in divine power to gauge life. Join Marlene and Michelle for Inspirational Mondays. Join Marlene and Michelle for Inspirational Mondays.
A mom to two, a grandmother to three, a weight loss enthusiast, a vegan enthusiast, a raw enthusiast, a juicing enthusiast. Our guest today, you don't want to miss. Hi, I'm Marlene McKinney, and I'm from Something Better Today, and I'm here in the beautiful sunny Nassau. Wasn't a sunny day here today. We had all the rain, and that was fine because the plants need it, and the ground needs it, and we need the water. But we are always sunny, and we welcome you to visit us sometime soon. I'm so happy to be here with you today, and I know that my sister is also happy to be with you today. So while I take an opportunity to go to my Facebook page to make sure that everything's where it's supposed to be, I'm going to give her an opportunity to say hi. So welcome again. You know what to do. Share.
Thank you. My name is Louise Smith, and like Marlene said, I'm a mother to two, a grandmother to three. I've been married 35 years. Wednesday, I would be married 36 years.
Go girl.
To my best friend. I love cooking. I love gardening. I love talking about health. I love the weight loss journey I'm on with my best friend. Most of all, I love Jesus. I started my weight loss journey years ago. I've just been doing it nice and slow at my own pace. I tried different things, losing weight. I tried raw a couple years ago. I had stopped and I went back to cook food. When I went back to cook food, I tried eating more nutritious, a little more healthier. This time around, I'm doing it with a best friend of mine. We meal prep every Sunday. She comes to my house and we get together and meal prep. Yesterday, we did a lot of green juices. We decided to have a green juice every single day.
Wow.
So we've been doing that, eating a lot of raw. Me and her talk all the time. I started doing it because I wanted to lose weight and I had really bad migraines. My hair was always falling out. It would get long. When the migraines would go away, my hair seemed like it would grow back. As soon as the migraines come back, and it always happened in the middle of my head. So now I'm on my hair journey too. She's decided to do it because she has lupus and Hashimoto's disease. She found out she had lupus like 9 years ago. She went to one of the wellness center, Uchi Pines. She went there for a month and she came back. She was feeling good. She got off track. So now we're back on track. And the best thing about it, she's been losing weight. I've been losing weight. She lost about 12 pounds already. Feeling good about it. She had one foot. They said it was one of the things from lupus. One of her feet, her right foot, always stays swollen. She could never wear like her sneakers or anything. But thank God, since we've been juicing and on our weight loss journey, Saturday for the first time, she was able to put on her boots.
Amen.
And she said her feet had the swelling went out. She feels a lot better. She could feel the effect of the juicing and eating a lot of raw than she was with the cooked food and eating stuff she shouldn't be eating.
Amen.
So we kind of do it to help each other. She encourages me, I encourage her.
That's it. That's what we do.
Yep.
That's what we do. Well, it's a moment. Let's make sure we get our let's make sure that our audience know that we are happy. I am just loving it already. You're sharing, and we just want to say, go on, Michelle. Go on, Michelle.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Michelle Blackwood from Healthier States, and I live here in Florida. And Marlene, it was raining.
Really?
At least I woke up with it drizzling in the morning. So yes,
it rained. It rained all. As a matter of fact, it was so cool all day. I didn't need air conditioning.
Yeah. Same way. I wore a sweater out. So for me, that's I went out today in a sweater. So it was a little chilly here in Florida. And please, everyone, like, share, and please share this video and just invite a friend. Because what I'm getting so far, and welcome, Louise. I'm so happy
Thank
you're
you.
here. And what I'm getting is the power of that sister friend support.
I
How you,
know. I know.
Mhm.
I love that.
I love it because I'm experiencing the same thing right here. February of this year, I'm not interjecting, I just want to put this in. February of this year, Marlene sent me a message in my inbox. She said, Michelle, do you want to come and exercise with me? And I was so forward looking to for that. It's like, when you're waiting for that, for
Mhm.
someone to come and say, let me help you on that journey. Because I don't like exercising by myself. And so I was so happy that I said yes. And I have seen, and you can go back and see where I've lost weight. One thing I
Yes.
can't tell you the amount of weight I've lost because I was determined. I told Marley, I'm sorry, but I'm not going on that scale because I will be addicted to the scale. I'll be going on in
Mhm.
morning, noon, and night. And I know a lot of people do well or not. For me, it was no. I
Mhm.
wanted to just lose it in my own time. And this is November, and I have lost weight.
You look. I'm looking at you, and I'm like,
That's great.
oh my,
Thank
all the shoulders to your little outfit today, looking all cute. Look
Right?
at that.
And I feel good. I feel so healthier. My mind is so much clearer.
Mhm.
And so I see the power of that sister friend. So many people I know are listening to this
Yeah.
live and they would yearn for someone to really care, to give them a call and say, I'm going to be with you on the journey.
Mhm.
If you're that someone who's already doing well on your exercise journey and you have a friend who's struggling, can you please reach out to them?
Yes.
And if they need even more support, send them to Marlene's program. Why don't sponsor them? Sponsor them. Sponsor them and even if to give them, this is holiday season
Mm-hmm.
and we're in the season of gift giving.
Mm.
It's only $40 to start them off. Start them off on the journey. Contact Marlene or myself and help your friend out. Because caring means sharing.
Mm-hmm.
And so many people are dying of heart disease, strokes, cancer, and all it will take someone to help them on this
Mhm.
journey. And you want your friends to be around a little longer, don't you? We want
Mhm.
our loved ones to be here with us. We don't want to go to another funeral, one for a premature, funeral. Someone dying before their time.
Mhm.
Do it.
Um,
Continue. So, Louise, continue. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
I'll play the commercial for that one later too.
Yes.
Okay. I like to garden every year. I got a surprise year before last. My husband had built me to our garden. He built a greenhouse. So it's all out of 100% recyclable material. It's all glass. It got the shelves in there, everything. So I start my seedlings in there. I grow some things in there. Um, I grow a lot of edible flowers, nasturtiums,
Me too.
because
Really?
you need the
Really?
flower in the
Me
leaves.
too.
Yeah. So I grow those, and at the end of the season, whatever leaves is left, I take and I dehydrate. So I
Wow.
use it for my tea for like in the winter because they're naturally vitamin C.
Of course.
I grow a lot of oregano. My friend that I do the weight loss with, she's big with oregano. She puts it in everything because it's an antiviral.
Mm-hmm.
So we add it in our salad. I grow spearmint. I grow lemon balm. Last year was the first time we got grapes on our grapevine. We didn't realize it was a seeded grapevine until we got ready to eat, till we was eating one of the grapes. But this year we had enough grapes that I got 3 quarts of jelly I made. We got a lot of fruit trees, pear trees, apple trees, plum trees, nectarines, elderberry. So I
Mm.
also use those leaves too to make tea. I
Okay.
dehydrate everything. Lemons, my garlic. I make my own garlic powder, my own onion powder. Um, if I'm fortunate enough and I can get an organic orange or an organic lemon, then the skin I take and I dehydrate it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I add that to my tea after I crumble it up with my tea. Um, a lot of things that I grow, I also can. So I can my potatoes, my greens, my beans, my butternut squash, pumpkins. I can all that stuff. So now it's cold here. It's really cold here.
Yes.
So so I use those things to just make a big pot of soup. And bread, I like to bake. I do a lot of baking. I make a lot of bread. Make it for them, the family. I try to sustain from it because I'm on my little journey. I try not to do a lot of gluten and a lot of soy because my friend that I do the weight loss with, she tries to stay away from soy and gluten due to her lupus. Um, I eat a lot of grains like quinoa. I do teff. I do kamut. I do wheat berries. Um, I try not to eat a lot of rice. Um, I'm into herbs. I do a lot of herbs. I like different herbs like marshmallow. We do feverfew because she suffers from headaches too. So we have our feverfew, sassafrilla. We do a lot of moringa. I just introduced her not into macaroon.
Yeah.
Macaroon. I introduced her yesterday into drinking horsetail tea.
Oh yeah, I
Because
love
as
that.
she's getting older, she says she's noticed her hair is starting to thin out. So I introduced her into the horsetail tea, which we get off Amazon.
Yeah.
And we make our tea at night and let it set and then strain it in the morning. And we drink that. Because it's really, really high in silica. So it's really good for your hair. I try not to, I do make my own shampoo also. I take all my herbs, boil them like a tea, and then strain them and put just a little Castile soap.
Yeah.
Put my peppermint oil and I use that for my hair.
For your hair.
And yep, I make my own hair oils. Um, I like to cook healthy. My husband, he's a vegetarian, but although he'll eat whatever I cook. So he eats whatever I cook. Um, he still like his eggs, but he'll eat scrambled tofu when I make scrambled tofu. Um, and
How long have you been a vegetarian?
I've been a vegetarian. Let me see. I started going to my church 20 years ago. I've been a vegetarian for about 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
And then you
I
decided to go totally plant-based. At what point did you decide to do that?
I decided to do that 2019 because in 2017 I had got into a bad car accident. Someone had rear-ended me and I ended up with a lot of surgeries. So the one that scared me the most, I had to get a fusion on my neck and a double fusion in my back. So the doctor had told me my bones was really, really, they had a hard time putting the screws in because every time they would go to put the screws in, it seemed like my bone would just break apart like sawdust. So that's when I decided to go really into plant-based because the horsetail tea too is not only helping your hair, it helps your bones too.
Yeah.
So that's when I did that, and now I have to end up in another month I'm gonna have to have another fusion on my neck. So and as far as exercising, I'm not allowed to go to the gym because I can't lift more than 10 pounds or nothing. But I walk all through my town, everything. I walk. I just put my music on and I can walk for hours. So that's my exercising because walking too is moving all the organs. You're working all the organs. So I do that days that it's really cold outside. I have my little weights in here, my little 5-pound weights. So I use those. Or I go on YouTube and I'll just find me a video or something. Or I ask my daughter, because my daughter is a certified personal trainer. So she'll help me as much as she can. Just eating really, really, really healthy. I do a lot of Irish sea moss. I use that in my smoothies. I put it in my hair. I put it on my face. I use it in my salad dressings. I try not to eat so much processed food. So now me and her is into making our own salad dressings. We do that. She has a lot of books because when she had lupus, she went to Uchi Ponds, the wellness center. And there she's able to teach me things too. Neither one of us try to eat too much nightshade. She does the tomatoes, peppers, eggplant. We try not to eat that. We do juice. We're into juicing now. We made the pact that we're gonna drink a green juice every single day.
That's right.
So we're doing that. We're doing different kinds of juices. Like tomorrow we're gonna try to do some parsnips because at our church we get donated so much fresh produce. All as soon as May hits, we get donated tons and tons of fresh produce.
Yeah.
So we give it
I
out to the
Yeah.
community.
Please tell me how the parsnips taste. I couldn't juice that, but I love to know. I
A
like it
lot of
roasted,
people,
but not juice.
I'm gonna try it tomorrow. A lot of people tend to boil the parsnips, but I was telling her roast them.
Roast. I
But
like the roast.
she just got a new air fryer. So
Yes.
yesterday she made for today. She called me. She made her parsnip fries in her air fryer. Because another thing me and her trying to do too is stay away from oils. We try not to do oils. We figure we'll get our healthy fats from eating avocados and lots of different nuts.
That's
Yes.
right.
We don't eat the nuts that's roasted with the salt.
Yeah.
We eat the raw nuts.
Wrong.
And I was teaching her also, we soak those and then we eat them.
Nice.
I made my almond milk. I made oat milk. Like I said, I make my own breads. We eat a lot of seaweed, getting iodine in it. She do a lot of researching. I do a lot of researching too. Um,
Amen. That's very good.
and it's just I feel like it's much better doing it with someone than doing it by yourself because we have that accountability to encourage each other.
Yes.
And that's what we do. Like, if she's having a good day, she packs her lunch. If she doesn't go, she's a school teacher. So she tries not to go to the lunchroom or anything. She brings her own lunch and she only eats what she has in her lunch. And I try to, I've told her, leave some healthy things in your car because she drives an hour away from home. So she started now leaving the raw nuts in her car or leave some fruits in her car so she can have something to eat on the way. Her hardest thing giving up, she said, was cheese. Cheese was very hard for her to give up, and coffee. But now she's not even, she was telling me yesterday, she's not even craving coffee. She doesn't, she doesn't drink coffee anymore. She says when she do, she gets nauseous. So that's good. I introduced her to chicory.
Oh yeah, I like chicory. Nice.
Yeah, introduced her to chicory. So she's doing that now. And she says she's liking it. She's not having sugar. We're not doing any sugar. I introduced her to dates. I told her she wants something sweet. Have some dates.
Have some dates. That's right.
Yeah, doing dates.
Nice.
So she's doing really, really good. She's doing good. She says she's not having joint pains from the lupus. She's not having headaches anymore. She's finding herself sleeping really good because that was an issue with her too, was sleeping.
Yeah.
But the best thing is, like at our church, we have lunch every week, but it's all vegan. It's all 100% vegan.
Very good.
Every week we do
Praise
that.
God.
I know.
There's a lot of us in the church too that is really, really into health.
Yeah.
And another thing that inspired us really good to do this journey is because at our church we're in charge of the health and temperance department.
Exactly.
So
that motivates you to stay on course.
Yeah.
I visited your church some years ago. I was telling you that last night.
Yeah.
I just can't remember if if I spoke or if Mr. McKinney spoke. I know we were there, and I was introduced to your church family by the Cuke, Pastor Cuke, and
we love Pastor Cuke. Yeah,
I know. Yeah,
Sister Cuke and the kids.
Yes.
Another thing we did exciting at our church this year is we put in a garden.
Okay.
So we was able to get a garden going. There was a gentleman in the community that donated a lot of the vegetables to us. We grew tons of tomatoes and Swiss chard potatoes. We had onions. We had cucumbers, peppers, yellow squash. We didn't realize when we started most of the squashes and the cucumbers was all started in our greenhouse here from seeds.
Wow.
But, and we got a couple of fruit trees there. So what we want to do is like one side is the vegetables and the other side we want to do a mini orchard. And a lot of the things we grew, we was able to give out to people in the community.
Wow.
Teaching them more about health.
I'd love to be your neighbor.
There's a comment being made that says that's interesting how you say you use the sea moss. Val Anderson says whenever she does, it just hurts her thyroid a whole lot. Obviously, she's having a
She
little
should.
issue because
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be good to have a little? I'm not sure she can have a little like cruciferous vegetable along with it to balance it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably eating cruciferous along with the iodine in the
She
seaweed.
should. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, to kind of neutralize it.
Whole
I
food.
I had sea moss, and then I didn't. I've had it in the past, but I really got into it because this year at our church we had ended up getting a new pastor, and his family, his father has runs a company in Jamaica, so he has the sea moss sent to him, and then we buy it from him.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's
So
good.
that's how we
Very good.
get it. I like it. I just sometimes I just whiz it up in my smoothie.
Of
Oh yeah.
course.
Doing that. I do a
Love
lot of I also sprout. I do a lot of sprouting.
Uh-huh.
I sprouted
She's gonna know
lentils.
everything.
She does it. She does.
I
I
taught
yeah.
myself to sprout
Sprouting
flat
is
seeds.
ah.
And yeah, the flat seed
The flax
sprouts are
seeds. She got the
yeah.
flax seeds as well. Yeah,
Yeah, the
flax seeds.
flat seed sprouts are easy. Only thing we did was you get your I started them on a plate and I put my paper towel on there. I wet my paper towel really good. Then I put the flat seeds on top of the paper towel. And then I covered them every day. I would just take water and just put it over the flat seeds and cover it back. It only take them like 2 days and you'll start seeing them sprout.
Wow.
And when they got to their I eat my sprouts when they produce the leaf, when I see the little leaf, because now the
Mhm.
chlorophyll building in. That's when I
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
start eating my sprouts.
Nice.
I don't cook with my sprouts whatsoever. I never heat them. I throw them in salad, so I put them in my smoothie sometime too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I do that. I
I like
sprout
the bean sprouts. It's cooked.
huh?
You know, you do like if it's a bean sprout, like a mung bean sprout. Sometimes
Yeah.
I add that to my stir fry. I
Mm-hmm.
like
That yeah.
that's good.
Um I soak my almonds. I do a lot of raw almonds. I soak those and then I eat them. And I try to
Yes.
teach them that too. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Oh
it's
wow.
just such a nice journey. I'm starting to feel better. I mean, my headaches is winding down a little bit. Yeah.
My goodness. Wow.
Um. What else do I do? Like I said, my husband eats whatever I cook. He'll eat it.
Look for it.
I do
Someone wants to
bacon.
know the name of the company in Jamaica
Oh.
that uses sea moss. Let me see. I
Somebody
have
wants it.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they
would
have
like to know the company that your pastor brings in the sea moss from, if you know that
Um.
name.
I don't know
this
that one
one is
offhand.
this one is a Jamaican one too, brand. Angel brand, that's Jamaican.
That's too far. I'll go back. I'll go back. Take it closer.
Which way I need to go? Can you see now? That's it.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can. Is that from
That,
Jamaica?
that's Jamaican. Yeah.
Oh, really? Let me see if mine is from Jamaica. I think mine is from Jamaica. Let me see. I never even looked at where it was from. That is so interesting. Let me see where mine is from. Hold a second. Maybe it's from Jamaica because I know the store I'm purchasing from, it's owned by Jamaicans.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Jamaican.
Yeah. I make my own
Probably
sea
the
moss.
same one.
Yeah, I make my own sea moss. I have lots of
Yep.
it. It's probably the same company, Michelle.
More than likely, yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
interesting. I never thought to even look. I do know
Yeah.
that when Dr. Wilson came here, he said we could get the sea moss. Also, he said, but it takes a special process to clean it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't even realize it. Yeah, I'll check.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check in a minute. So tell us a little bit more about you had your husband entered you in a competition.
Yeah. My husband
Yeah,
entered me
yeah,
in 2016. He entered me into this vegan competition. It was the first year. It was 2016. It was the Hudson Valley first time doing a vegan festival. But in that festival, you could have entered a competition. So he entered me into the competition. We cooked at the festival. We sold out of everything within an hour and a half. We sold out of everything that we cooked. So when I came time for the competition, I kept saying, "What am I going to make in this competition?" Because I was competing against a lot of restaurants. I was the only home cook. Everybody else was a chef from a restaurant. So he was like, "Why don't you make your cheesecake?" I have wrote this recipe. Everybody want this recipe. It's my baby, this recipe. I'll tell you any recipe but that cheesecake recipe. So I wrote this recipe, and he was like,
I don't blame you. Keep your recipe.
Yeah.
he was like,
You can mark it that one. You need to mark it.
yeah. When I wrote the recipe, he goes, I think we could do more with this recipe. So what he did was he contacted this company. My recipe has a whole portfolio on it and everything. They have it patent. But I didn't go through that process because I didn't realize that was a lot to have that done is a lot of funds.
A lot of work.
So I said one day I'm gonna do it. So in the competition, he goes enter the cheesecake. So I end up entering the cheesecake. Borrowed from one of the chefs that was entering the cheesecake. I left my fruits home. So I went over, I borrowed some of his strawberries and blue. He gave them to me. He didn't realize I was in the competition. So, I decorated the cheesecake and everything with his fruits. So they're the judges and everybody, they're eating everybody different stuff. I could not believe it when they announced that the winner was Sweet WeeziesKitchen for that cheesecake. I was so in shock. I couldn't even hardly talk that day.
That's mine.
Same.
Yeah, same thing.
Because the store is owned by a Jamaican.
Yes.
The owners were Jamaicans. They died, and their son now runs the store. So.
Okay. But
Jamaican products. So you won the competition.
I won the competition, and the chef,
hold on,
the one that gave me the fruit.
The others were chefs, and you were not. You were.
I was the only home cook.
Wow.
Only home cook, and I won. I beat all of them out with that cheesecake.
I know that's true. It's love.
But I make it. People always from church, the community, they always want to buy one of those cheesecake. A lot of people, when they eat it, they can't believe it's not even that is plant based.
Is it raw or cooked?
It's cooked.
It's cooked. It's cooked.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they was like, they can't believe that it's plant based.
Nice.
So I make the cheesecake. I taught myself to make the pound cakes. I make the pound cakes, but I use a flat egg instead of the regular egg.
Nice.
Another thing they like now, I'm into jackfruit. I love jackfruit.
Yeah.
So I like jackfruit.
What do you like to bake with it?
The jackfruit, I barbecue it.
Oh yeah.
I put it in my crock pot. I barbecue it. Just like, when you're watching the cooking channels and they was like, they're going to have their pulled pork with their slaw.
Yeah.
I do my jackfruit and I made my own slaw.
Oh yeah.
And they go crazy. People eat it up. That, another thing I like to make that they go crazy for is a vegan mac and cheese.
Yeah, nice.
That one, I use the pimento peppers to make that one and cashews.
Yeah,
so they that get requested a lot. One of my famous things now is banana blossoms.
Oh, I love that fish. Vegan.
Yeah.
Fish. So good.
Fish. Yeah, so you put seaweed in yours?
Yeah, and breaded.
I do that one. They request that a lot too at church. I like cooking. I like the fact that we have lunch at church because I like to see the smiles on people's face. Every week I try to take something different or introduce them to a new vegetable. And so I like to see the smiles on their face. So I haven't taken anything that they don't like. But my okra, nobody want to eat the okra. Only me and one person would eat the okra. Yeah, that's one thing.
Most people don't like the slime
and my husband won't eat okra. He won't eat olives. He won't eat mushrooms. But I did get him to eat one mushroom. He likes the king mushroom.
Yeah. Which one?
So it's called the king mushroom.
Oh, okay.
You could scrape it with a fork. It comes out like it's pulled apart.
Oh Lord.
So I do that one in the crock pot too with my onions and my barbecue sauce and just let it cook all night on low. It's really good. That one, I love taking regular recipes and making them transporting them over to be plant-based.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's funny you're talking because we all have that in common, all three of us. So it's like it's beautiful.
I love cooking. Another thing, one of the hardest things for me to get take in when I'm becoming plant-based was water. I used to hate water. Oh my goodness. And my friend that I meal prepping with, I like water now. She
Oh, good.
she's getting into it, but I try to teach her, if you're putting things in it, like I tell her you can put a sliced cucumber in it, throw some berries in it, throw some mint in it, infuse the water. And that's what she's been doing now. And she's starting to drink her water. Yeah. But it's just
Someone's asking how much weight did you lose as a result of being on the
Yeah,
on the
good
weight
question.
loss side?
so
On
far
the
I done
vegan-
lost about 20 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, good. Oh, wow.
good.
20 pounds. I'm just trying to do it nice and slow because
Yeah.
doing it I feel like if
Fast.
you're doing it fast, it's just gonna come right back on you.
Of
And if
course.
you're doing it slow, then you're teaching yourself how to eat and everything.
Mhm.
You're
Yeah.
instilling it into yourself, into you, to eat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It becomes a way of life. It's a lifestyle,
Yeah.
not
Yep.
yeah,
And not
I
a
like-
diet.
not a
And then we
diet.
eat a lot. Me and her eat a lot of greens. She's teaching me. I'm teaching her. I'm teaching her eating the greens. Don't eat the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
Don't just eat a red romaine lettuce. You got Swiss chard you could put in your salad. You got kale. You got collard greens. You got the red leaf spinach, the red leaf lettuce. You got spinach.
You wake
You
up
got so like
early,
eating the same thing. You're getting
bored.
eating different things. You're getting different vitamins from different things.
Mhm.
So that one I'm doing with her. We do eat some cooked food, but I tell her the majority of her plate should be raw.
Yeah.
Eat the
Nice.
majority of the plate raw. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're doing predominantly raw at this moment?
I'm trying. Yep.
Yeah.
Most.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
good.
very
Yeah.
good.
Huh?
Very, very good. That's very
I'm
good.
trying to do it. Like I said, since I started, I'm not really having that many. I'm having headaches, but they're not as severe as they was in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can kind of like tolerate them.
Yeah.
And even now, when I get one, it's not really bad. I know I need to drink water.
See?
So I try to drink water before I do anything else. Because the medication that they give you for a migraine is just caffeine.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah. And I'm trying not to do a lot of
Side
salt.
effect. So that's
Yeah.
the side
Trying to stay
effect.
away from salt. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to teach her, instead of using salt, you can use your herbs to season
I'll
up your
show you
food.
something I'm using.
Yeah. Yep.
And no oils. We try not to do a lot
The
of
free
oils.
use of oils. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so another product that I'm using now for salt is called green salt, and it's actually a
Oh,
sea vegetable.
I gotta get that.
It's
Did you
like
get that off Amazon?
it's called
So-
sea asparagus. It's
Green
100% just the vegetables.
So it's lower in sodium.
50% less. Than
Wow. That's
Oh,
very
I'm gonna
good.
order that.
Yeah,
That's very good.
it's
That's
very,
good.
Green
very
salt.
tasty. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
tasty. Very good in the food.
And we do we do smoothies. Like I introduced her into maca root.
Yeah.
I like that because it balances out your hormones,
Yeah.
and it's good for your hair, it's good for your skin, your nails. So I've been introducing her to that. I'm working slowly with her to get her into spirulina.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She
Very
can't
good.
get past it. But she'll do chlorophyll. She'll
Right.
do
So
chlorophyll
why don't
drops.
you take the tablets? Why don't you introduce it?
Just take the spirulina tablets.
I should give it a tablet. Because she tried to give me all her spirulina. I like it. I put it right in my smoothie. I'll drink it down. Or I throw a little bit in my salad dressing. I just throw it in water as long as I get it in me. I'll do it like that.
I take the tablets. I just go with tablets. I can't.
Yeah.
I want to tell about the tablets.
I do the supplements. I can't do the actual.
I can't do it.
It's a bit strong for me,
Too strong.
Yeah.
but it's very good. You know,
Mhm.
it's
Very
excellent.
good. The appetite suppressant. And
It does. That's
Oh,
why I
really?
started using.
I
That
didn't
was
know
why I
that.
started using it in the first place, because it's an appetite suppressant.
I'm going to have to
Very
call her after this and tell her. I didn't know that.
that's how I got into it. Actually, it's a protein. It's a green algae protein, and it's perfect for days when you're fasting, because if you
Mhm.
take it on days you're fasting, and it
Mhm.
literally makes you feel satisfied all day long.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
gonna take it.
Spirulina.
Wow. We was trying
put
to
it in
get
your
healthy too.
put it in your green
Huh?
juice. Add it to your green juice then, you know?
I'm gonna put it in my green juice tomorrow morning. We
Yeah.
was trying to get healthy too because we supposed that next year, hopefully we'll have this the Wellness Center Wildwood
Yeah.
to come to our church for a weekend
Nice.
Amen.
in
Oh,
September.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
so
very
we
nice.
trying to get
Yes.
healthy to do that. But
Yes.
it's the journey. I'm loving the journey.
Amen.
Beautiful.
I'm
Beautiful.
loving it.
Beautiful.
And I try not to
Tell
eat.
us how you feel because a lot of people don't understand the changes that actually literally happening in your bodies and what they're missing out if they've never tried doing a transition to a more plant-based diet or just doing a cleanse. Tell them what's
I
once you get
feel
past. Yeah.
I feel
Go ahead.
good. Like I had Lyme disease, but I don't have any joints pains or anything. I feel good. My headaches are
Thank
slowly
God. Thank
subsiding
God.
down. I sleep better. I find I have more energy. I don't have like I said, a lot of the joint issues. And she said it too. I could feel the difference when I put my clothes on. And she said that's the she feels the difference when she put her clothes on.
Nice.
When she started the journey, she said 209. As of Saturday, she was at 194.
Amen.
Oh,
So she says she feels good. She feels really good. She
Amen.
she has a treadmill in her downstairs, so she gets on her treadmill and she runs. She's not snacking. Neither one of us try to snack between meals.
Yeah.
We do try to
good.
eat in by 7. After 7, we try not to eat nothing else. If we do get hungry, then I told her, you know what? I do a cup of tea. Because when I have my pineapples, I save the skin and boil the skin with the ginger and make my
Nice.
pineapple tea.
Nice.
So we try to do that.
That's good.
Eat a
Very
lot
good.
of grapes. We do a lot of grapes.
I
She
love
likes
I
a lot of
love grapes.
asparagus.
Yes.
Asparagus and broccoli is one of her favorite things. And
Awesome.
she eats a lot of those.
Mm.
She does the air frying now.
Yeah.
She started air frying. I'm trying to do I'll be doing more air frying because my husband had bought me this stove. Oh, I love this stove. It got an air fryer in the oven. It has an air fryer, it has a bread proofer, and it has a dehydrator in the oven. The oven becomes a
Wow. I
yeah.
love those.
So I was telling her yesterday
Woo!
in her
Love it.
air fryer, the air fryer she has a dehydrator too. So
Yeah.
me and her was like, we're gonna do some kale chips and we're gonna do some beet
I
chips.
know, right? I
Oh,
love
those
We're
are
gonna start dehydrating more.
I love me some kale chips. They are so
Oh my
good.
goodness, I love kale
They're
chips.
so good. They're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we doing that. Sprouting. I'm in the process now of going to sprout my chia seeds.
Yeah.
Get more
nice.
nutrition from them.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I sprout all day. I have a whole jar of them in the fridge now, but
Mm-hmm.
I've never sprouted the flax. I've never done the chia. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start
The
tonight.
chia seed is better to do them on soil.
Oh,
Just
so
take
do
the
the
soil and
microgreens.
sprinkle them. Yeah.
Microgreens.
Someone's asking, can you show us your oven? Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Hold on. But you
Just
can,
bring it. She'll
you
bring
can
it.
turn. You're right. You could. I was saying you could have turned the camera
Shoot.
off till you off, but that's fine. She's gonna
Hold
take
on.
us to Valerie. The Valerie you asked, and here you go.
Mr.
I
Valerie.
want one of those ovens. Who's gonna buy me one? I don't have a husband. I need a husband to buy me one of those ovens.
You see it?
Oh,
God
okay.
bless you. Okay, take it back just a little. Take it back
Yes.
just a little. Take your camera back just a little. Oh, it looks good. So then can
Let
we
me
see
see.
can
So,
we see? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna
wait.
take it.
So
I'm
is
gonna
that
put
an
it.
air fryer or just an
Hold on.
oven over?
Let me
Is it
see.
an air fryer?
fryer.
I'm gonna
It's in
feature.
the oven.
I'm gonna feature her.
You see it? You see the
Oh, so
fan?
it's like a convection oven.
And it turns into you push the button, and it becomes the air fryer. So when I want to
Wow.
use it,
I got that on my stove. Yeah.
see, when I want to use it, I just go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
cool. That's so nice.
That's so cool. Thank you, hubby,
Okay.
for buying
So
your
I
wife
love
your favorite wife.
Sister Linda as a comment. I am
Oh,
curious because I love
she
my air fryer.
says
I
air
want to hear.
frying has disadvantages too, so be careful there.
Tell us some of the disadvantages, Sister Linda, because I do a lot of air frying, so I need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Linda, for making the comment. Thank you, Val, for asking
Yeah,
to show us a
beautiful.
beautiful
Mhm.
oven. Thank you.
Beautiful, very beautiful.
And I love dehydrating.
I
I
do
try.
too.
Me
I
too.
like
Me
the
too.
I
dehydrate.
haven't
So
done it
that's
in a
just,
while, but I love it.
now I'm
Yeah.
gonna be dehydrating all the time now
Yeah.
because I like to do some of the herbs and stuff. Um, and my orange peels, my lemon peels. I like to grind them up and I add them to my big jar of tea that I
Yeah.
use all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did them
And
this summer too.
canning, I can everything. I made elderberry elderberry juice.
Syrup
I
and syrup.
can that. I've canned elderberry juice. I made a lot of different jellies. I canned pineapples when we had the fresh pineapples on sale. And I was in Florida and I found pink pineapples. The
Yeah,
ones
you
from
did. You found
the ones from Costa Rica. I
it.
went to Florida last year to visit my family. So I always
Nice.
stop at this farmer's market on the way back and they had the pink pineapple. I bought them all because we
Did you
don't have
grow?
them
Are
up
you
here.
growing them now? Are you growing them?
No, because when they come from Costa Rica, they take the top off them before they ship them. Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yep. So I did
Interesting.
those. I did the regular pineapple, the golden pineapple. I can a lot of beans, um,
Nice.
chili, jellies, cranberry sauce. I bought corn back from by my family in Florida. I bought it back. I cut it off the cob and I canned that. Um, there's these peas in Florida. They're called purple hull peas. We don't have them up here.
Yeah.
French green lima beans we don't have up here. So I bring all that back and I can all of that. Potatoes. It's good because like sometimes my grandson he want to make French fries, so he just go get a jar of the potatoes, pop the top off, and just put them in the air fryer. Um, it's just a nice, wonderful journey that we're me and her is on, and we love it.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing she said she's getting rid of now is her coffee. She told me yesterday when we was meal prepping, she was like, she just don't have the taste for coffee like she used to. When she tried, she said when lately she's been drinking, and she take a couple sips and she just like she don't even want it. It makes her nauseous. So I introduced her to chicory.
Mm.
So she
Chicory.
had chicory this morning. She said she loved it.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Chicory.
It's like introduce her to roasted dandelion as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
that's
good.
the other
Tastes
one.
good too.
Yeah. Tastes so good.
That's
Mm-hmm.
the other one.
Nice.
This summer I introduced her to dandelion
Nice.
greens. We
I
had to
got it.
put them in a salad.
I got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, just pause a second because so Debbie's asking if you can teach us how to make the I guess she's talking to me, but I'm gonna throw it out
It's
to you if you want to teach us how to make the kale chips.
chips.
Um
It's you, Marlene, in the class.
I know she's talking to me, but my girl here is gonna be in our class on Wednesday. So I was just putting it out there.
Oh, nice,
She's our
nice.
guest on Wednesday.
Mm.
Aldous, we are on live at the moment, right now. Yes, we are. This is our evening inspirational Monday show. And then Sister Linda sent me a note. It says, not
Yeah.
only does air frying run the risk of creating acrylamides, but polycyclic aromatic um, hydrocarbons and heterocyclic amines can result from high heat cooking with meat. So
Meat
it's meat.
and
Yeah,
high
it's
heat.
meat.
Once you said that, I'm saying high heat
Yeah,
too. If it's
these compounds have been associated with cancer risk according to the National Cancer Institute. Yeah,
any
Hmm.
meat, if you cook it on the grill, it's even worse.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with high heat. So yeah, just don't cook with high heat in the air fryer. Then
Yeah.
it cooks it faster. It's just a to be how I look at it. It's a fan blowing, circulating hot here, so it's gonna cook faster.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. And just don't burn it. Even if you burn your stuff on the stove, it produces acrylamide. So
Mhm.
just always never cook too high of a temperature. No grilling. Don't grill.
No. Mm-mm.
Yes.
And we don't use a microwave whatsoever. We got rid of a microwave years ago.
Yes.
My sister came when she's like, "You don't have the microwave?" No, we heat up in the oven.
I have a toast oven. I just use my little
Yeah,
toast
that's
oven.
good. Mm-hmm.
I love my toast oven. I have a small air fryer, but it's too. I need a big one. I need a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time for the small little cavity thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And here we eat tons and tons of fruits. Tons of fruits.
Yes.
We just have a whole table with fruit. So eat fruits all day. Because I have my grandson here, so we don't really buy chips or nothing. He can eat a fruit.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yes.
Right.
Beautiful.
And lots. They like to make their own smoothies too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. This is awesome. Awesome. I just love your lifestyle, the homesteading, that feel of you're growing and you're eating from your garden as much as possible. You're
Mm-hmm.
canning, you're dehydrating, you're not even buying the onion powder to God. It's very encouraging and
Mm-hmm.
motivating to eat more natural, and you're
Yeah.
motivating all of us to eat simpler, you know,
Mm-hmm.
less
Mm-hmm.
processed,
That's right.
and you're enjoying the results of that. You're
That's
feeling
right.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it. I love it. It's
Uh,
beautiful.
Let's just take a moment. What we're going to do, we're going to take a break. We'll come right back.
mm-hmm.
We'll continue talking to our guest.
Yeah.
If you have missed today, you missed a treat. Our guest today is Miss Louise, and she is passionate about the vegan life that she's been on, this vegetarian journey, because God has blessed her as a result. And I mean, who wouldn't be excited to get on a different route to better health? If you're seeing the results, yes. So as soon as we come back, we'll wrap up our talk with Miss Louise, and we hope that you've been enjoying. And remember, share, 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 because sharing is
Hearing.
amen.
Amen.
Aim to encourage, empower, restore, strength, trust, and divine power to navigate life. Join Marlene and Michelle for Inspirational Mondays. Join Marlene and Michelle for Inspirational Mondays.
That's it. Right time to look good and feel good. It's challenge time. Get on board with certified health coach Marlene McKinney. Global $40 weight loss challenge. Enjoy vegan meal plans, clean eating, routine exercise with awesome WhatsApp group support. Get excited. Don't hesitate. Register, forward email address via WhatsApp to 242-535-6293 or Marlene_McKinney at live.com. Don't forget to add your name as it appears on your bank card. What time is it? Life-changing time. Join the challenge. Get on board.
So we've been talking to our new friend, Louise Smith, and it's exciting to hear her journey and how God has been leading in her life with this the vegan diet. I am especially tickled that she, being not a chef, won this competition, Michelle. That
I know.
I'm sure the other chefs were like, well, how did that happen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
the one
know?
that I got the fruits from, he was like, if I'd have known you was in the competition, I would have never gave you those fruits. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If you don't mind telling us, a question came in from T in Jamaica. If you don't mind telling us, what does a day of eating or meal planning look like for you? Like with the incorporation of the teas and stuff.
Yes.
What would a typical day look like for you as we
Okay, this morning, I usually don't eat until I get hungry, and which is around 12 o'clock. But instead of eating today, I did my green drink. I did the green drink, and then I try to get in as much water as I can. I ordered this big old water thing from Amazon, and it has on there like times from the time you wake up. It's a gallon. So I
A day.
try to I fill
seen
that up.
those.
Mm-hmm. I try to drink as much as that I can before I go to bed. So I drink on that all the time because it's strange because I can't just drink out of a cup. If I'm drinking through a straw, I can drink water all day long. And this one have a straw. I leave it on the table and I'm just drinking it all day. If I get hungry again, then I'll usually eat a fruit. I always have salad cut up in the refrigerator. Or I grab a salad or if I want something sweet, I like dates. So I take my dates, cut them open, and I like almond butter in them.
I like
So
that.
I use that for my sweetness. At least 2 or 3 of those, and then I'm good.
Very
Dinner usually is a big salad, or if I feel like experimenting to make something, like I like zucchini noodles. I love zucchini noodles, and I can my own pasta sauce from my tomatoes this summer. So I will use that, and then I always got a big salad on the side of that. Other days, sometimes I make my chia pudding. I like my chia pudding. I like the chia seeds, the almond milk. I like the puree, the mango, and put in that. And then I keep some of those on hand in the refrigerator. So I have those sometime for breakfast. Otherwise, I do a lot of fruit, so I just juice something. I do smoothies. I like smoothies because in my smoothies, I like to add things. There's this plant-based protein powder my daughter had ordered from me. It's called from this company called Gain, GAIN, and the protein powder is designed around what you put in there. Mine is designed for weight loss, and it's 100% plant-based. So I like to add that sometime to it, or sometime I'll add some chia seeds or some ground flax seeds. I like to ground my flax seeds more than just throwing them on my salad. I grind them. I'll throw those in there. I always try to throw some macaroon in something. Either I'm gonna sprinkle it on my salad or I'm gonna put it in my shake and have that. In the day I really don't get very hungry. I think it's because I'm drinking so much water.
Water.
Yeah, so I'm not very hungry. And at dinner time, I try to eat my dinner before 7 o'clock. And then I try to wait up to go to sleep, to go to bed about 9:30. Because I don't want to go to bed, eat at before, I don't want to eat at 6:30 and then be in the bed at 7.
No.
Because I want my food to digest. Now I'm trying not to drink while I'm eating. If I want to drink, I try to do it like 2 hours before or 2 hours after. So I don't mess up my digestion. Sometimes I do like a collard green wrap. I do that. I use a lot of avocados too because we're not cooking with oil. So that's when we be getting our healthy fats in. So I use a lot of avocados. Sometime in the day, if I'm hungry, I can eat an avocado, just slice it and eat it. I like lemon juice on it, and I'll just eat it. Do that. I keep lots of things in the refrigerator, like berries, strawberries. We keep in the refrigerator. Blueberries. We keep a lot of carrots in there. Apples. A lot of cherry tomatoes. A lot of grapes. So there's always something that I eat on, but I try not to eat between my meals. Because that's one pack I have with my my weight loss buddy. We decided not to eat between meals. And that's pretty much it. Or sometimes I'll make a pot of soup. I like beans. I love beans. So I always keep beans on hand. So I'll make a pot of soup. But once again, when I'm having that soup, I'm going to eat a big salad. I don't eat a lot of bread. Even though I make bread, I try not to eat a lot of bread. That's another thing I have with my weight loss buddy, not to eat a lot of bread. I do like Ezekiel bread though. We do eat Ezekiel bread. And Ezekiel bread, they have the bread, they have the wraps, they have the like the little toasted, like the little English muffin, but they're the Ezekiel ones. We do have those. With that one, if I want that in the morning, then I'll put a nut butter on it. And once again, I'll throw my chia seeds on it or my flax. I always try to pump up my protein because when I had real bad headaches, and then when I had Lyme disease, one of the lasting effects of Lyme disease left me was I can have really bad palpitation where I got to grab onto something. So the doctor put me on a beta blocker to slow my heart rate down. But the side effect from the beta blocker is you lose your hair. So I stopped taking the beta blocker. So I'm trying to get my hair growing, and I'm trying not to depend on that medication to control my palpitation. But I haven't had palpitation in the last 3 weeks. I stopped the
Praise God.
sugar and I stopped caffeine.
Amen.
So
Amen.
I always felt like, and I watch my carbs. I feel like sometimes, like if I eat a lot of carbs, usually it's at church on Sabbath.
Yeah.
If I eat a lot of carbs, I notice my palpitation will start. Or if I'm eating sweets, somebody make desserts and I eat it, I notice my palpitation starting. So I've tried to just abstain from those things. And I feel like I'm controlling my own, I'm not having palpitations.
Amen.
When I do, I know I ate something I shouldn't have ate, and I got to think back what I ate. So that, and just trying now, I'm working on my weight loss and I'm working on my hair growing back. So I made my own hair shampoo. What I did was I just researched different herbs that's good for the hair. Then I took them and I made them into like a big, steeped them like a big tea. The next day I drained them. And I got them in jars in the refrigerator marked hair tea. So when I'm getting ready to wash my hair, I use those and a little bit of liquid Castile soap and a couple of drops of peppermint oil. So I use that for my hair. And then my I keep the moisture in. Someone at church gifted me a big old block of shea butter that they ordered off Amazon. So I use that to seal in the moisture in my hair. And I make my own hair oil. And my hair oil, I use a lot of I put garlic on my scalps too. Researching if you take the fresh garlic, it does something, it stimulates the
Onions too. Onions.
yeah, the red onion. So I use the garlic, I just take it and I put it in my hair, or sometimes I take fresh rosemary and make a tea and just drink it.
Very good.
So I do that. So, and after I had to get it all cut off the but it's here, it's gonna grow back. And I feel like I say to myself and encourage myself, it's gonna grow back and it's gonna grow back healthier than it was.
That's right.
So I'm doing that, and I make sure I drink a lot of water to help with my hair.
Beautiful.
Another thing I'm doing, it's called diatomaceous earth.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I take diatomaceous earth. I do it every other day. I don't do it every day because you really got to get that water in and get it out of your system. So I started doing that, but I do it every other day. I have my diatomaceous earth also to contribute because it's high in silica, so it's going to help with my hair. And I was telling you ladies earlier that I do horsetail tea, but there's days that I don't want to make the tea, so I have the horsetail extract I get from Amazon. So I get my drops in like that. I put it in my smoothie or I put it in my water, and I get, as long as I'm getting my horsetail tea in. That's how my day is. But my dinner, I try to make sure it's really delicious because I'm trying to teach my grandson to eat, he's 11. He likes health. So I'm trying to teach him to eat healthy. Like you don't need potato chips for a snack or anything. There's fruits. So now they just go and grab a banana. Because we keep fruit. We always keep fruits here, all kinds of fruits too. A lot of kiwis and mangoes, dragon fruits, cantaloupe, apples, oranges. Just keep all those things there.
Yeah.
What I find interesting is this is like my second time speaking to Miss Louise. I know that it's amazing that the three of us are so much alike.
Yeah.
We love a lot of the same things, and it's just I find that so fascinating that the Holy Spirit works the same way in our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Linda, thank you so much for joining us. Linda says she's searching up on the air fryer. Linda, do you have an air fryer? She says, do veggies lose nutrients in the air fryer? And she came back with the answer. All vegetables lose some nutrients when cooked, but when compared with other methods of cooking. Air fried vegetables lose less. That's from a source that she got. That's good
Okay.
stuff. Yeah.
It's
So it
quick.
has,
It's
so it
faster.
has
It's not
its
staying as
advantages
long.
and its disadvantages. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not staying as long in an oven. So
Yeah.
I presume it's quicker
Yeah.
half the time.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, you want to wrap it up?
Wow, so much today. Like Marlene said,
So much in common. It just amazes
so
me,
much
honestly.
in common. We do have. It's been
Mm-hmm.
a blessing listening to you. And what I like is the fact that you're in New York. You're doing so much. And I mean, I lived in Virginia where people lived off the farm and they,
Mm-hmm.
but that is no matter where you are located, you can do something. And even if you have to have a container garden, do it.
Yep.
Yeah, you can, even if you don't have a dehydrator, in the summertime you can dehydrate stuff. Use the sun. No
Mm-hmm.
matter where you are, there's no excuse for us not to try to do something in
Yep.
terms of eating healthier and improving our lifestyle and the family too, giving our families healthy food.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And also don't forget, call that friend who's
Yeah.
struggling with their weight or
I
they have
I
chronic,
love that buddy system, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
they might have diabetes, it could be heart disease. As I'm talking to you now, I'm thinking about my friend, my friend Lisa. I'm coming back to visit you again. There's that friend. Reach out to them, even if it means taking some of the produce that you have, share
Mm-hmm.
some of the produce with them. Teach them how
Yep.
to eat healthier. Okay? Teach them. Sharing is caring. Bye for now, guys, and we'll see you on next Monday for another inspirational Monday. And Miss Louise, thank
Thank
you.
you.
I finally got to meet you.
I am so glad I met you. I cannot wait to get to church, like I said, and tell everybody. Oh my goodness, I stay on your page so much. I told my friend, I said, this lady gonna think we're stalking her.
Really?
I love your page. Oh my
I can't
goodness.
see who comes here. I know you come, but I can't see who comes.
I was so happy. You had went to one of the young ladies was in school in North Carolina. She was in a college there. And I was telling her when I first found your page, I was telling her about you, and she's like, "Oh, I met her. You went to their school."
That's it. I was there
Yep.
10.5 years. My husband,
Mm-hmm.
Arlene, we know, yeah, been there. Yes,
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
10.5 years. That's where I got most of my training.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where. I mean, I knew it before I went there, but I got
Mhm.
to live it, practice it.
Uh-huh.
They had
Yeah.
farming, and I got to do it more. I did it before when I lived in New Jersey. But when you meet
Mhm.
someone, my husband and I are the same. We love the same things. We became vegan together. You know what I mean? We met and we went on the journey together. And this is
Oh,
like
that's
what,
good.
5 years ago. And then we decided to go in the mission field, and we both leave our jobs and moved to Virginia and went to the college. Gave up everything. We sold our house. We did it together.
Oh,
And we
my
still do it
goodness.
together. We still do
Mhm.
art together. We still love all that type. Yeah.
Amen. I love it.
Buddy system is good. If you find someone
Yeah.
who loves the same thing that you do, join them and do it together.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yes. Nice meeting
Yep.
you again.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
we will see you on Wednesday morning.
Wednesday
For those
morning.
of us who are a part of the group called The Melt, we will meet with you on Wednesday morning. We look forward. I know
Yes.
that I know Miss Debbie is looking forward. She's right here watching, and whoever else. We thank you so much for taking time to view and
Who are
you
the
taking
people,
part. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's do a shout out. Let's go. We're going to show me Jesus guy.
Jesus God. Wait.
Nika. Yeah, you do
Is
the
it
next one.
Cecil? Or is it a male Cecil?
Cecil Cartwright, yes.
Yes.
Cecil's my cousin.
Is your cousin nice?
Mom was my
Eric
student.
from Jamaica.
Linda.
Okay. Deborah, or friend Deborah. Shakira
Shakira.
from Jamaica. Nice.
Yes. I don't know
Or
where Val
Fred.
Anderson was watching from.
Remember, Valley's here. She came on our show, Marlene. She did our Vespers. She sang.
Oh, yes.
I'm from Florida.
I thought it looked familiar. Like that name looked really familiar. We have Shell.
Shell. Nice.
Edward. What's going on, Edward? You should be in bed by now.
I know. It's a night only.
Sister
Valerie.
Yes.
Hawa.
Sabrina.
From Sierra Leone. Sabrina Thompson. Soiree. I'll just do the last.
I just leave that one for you because how are not to.
Sierra Leone. I know. Sierra Leone. Welcome.
Patrick, thank you for joining us, Patrick.
And
T.
And Lucia from
Yes.
Sierra Leone. And
Baby Soap and Things all the way in New York.
Right. Yes, I love it.
Yusu.
And Jusu. Peter.
We have James Jusu and we have Mustafa.
That's your family, eh? Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Peter Hutch.
Peter, nice.
D'Angelo. Debbie.
And Debbie again, and Linda.
Did you
Mackenzie?
call Val? Did we get Val?
Val, we did Val. I think Valerie. Yes.
Alden.
Nice. Aldit. Thank you for joining, Aldit. Thank you. And Robin. You're late, Robin.
Robin is here? Where's Robin?
He said you invite her to Friday night service.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Don't
we will
forget,
do
Friday
that,
night
Robin.
vespers.
We'll do that. Do
Yes.
you sing? Do you sing, Sister Louise?
No. No, I could cook, but I can't sing.
Okay. Well, thank you
Know
so
the
much.
feeling.
Thank you. I had such a good time.
Thank you. God bless you.
You
See
too.
you very soon and stay back behind the scenes. We're just going to close out officially.
Okay.
To our
Yes.
audience, we see you. I don't know if you're coming on tomorrow. It's up to Michelle. I know there's a holiday. They're in holiday mode.
Today I went out and the store everything was so busy. And then it puts you in that mood and I'm like,
Yeah, I know. It's holiday mode, so it's different. It's different.
There's something about that.
I'm gonna find something to do tomorrow. My granddaughter's off from school, so we'll find something to do tomorrow.
All right,
So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And my daughter's come. Remember, my daughter comes in tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. For the holiday. So yeah.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to all of you who live in the United States. We don't celebrate it here in the Bahamas except for the food. There's no holiday, but they sure do eat. Yeah, there's no holiday here in the Bahamas.
So they still cook. You still cook and eat. Like cook.
We will do like my family will do it on Sabbath. We'll come together on Sabbath, but there's nothing official. When my brother-in-law lived here in the Bahamas, we did for him, but no. It's just a regular day. Everybody goes to work and school. Yeah, it's a regular day. Nothing
For me, just family
nothing
time. Just
special. Nothing at all.
spend time with the family. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Valerie's laughing. I'll just sing bye, but Debbie sing bye. Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing special. Nothing special. All right. Well, see you guys. God bless. Love you. Until next time.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Aim to encourage, empower, restore, strengthen and trust in divine power to navigate life. Join Marlene and Michelle for Inspirational Mondays. Join Marlene and Michelle for Inspirational Mondays.